Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Damon West, best-selling co-author of The Coffee Bean with John Gordon. I'd like to give a shout out right now to my friend Jeremiah Chapman over the performance course athletes. You know, the PC athletes are something that Jeremiah and I talked before. He's a North Texas guy. I'm a North Texas guy. I played college football back there in the 90s. He played there a little bit after me. But we have one thing in common besides that. We're both coffee beans. And being a coffee bean means that no matter what the situation is in life, you've got three choices, right? You can either be like the carrot that turns soft in that pot of boiling water. You can be like the egg that turns hard in that pot of boiling water. Or you can be like that coffee bean. Because that coffee bean, the smallest of those three things, in that pot of boiling water, will turn that pot of boiling water into a pot of coffee, man. The coffee bean had the power within itself to change the entire pot of boiling water into a pot of coffee. Right now in life, we are dealing with something that has never been dealt with before. The biggest pot of boiling water anybody has ever seen. But we have a choice every single day. How will you attack your day? What kind of attitude do you have going into each day? Because your attitude affects everything you do. A little bit of my backstory. When I was in maximum security prison serving a life sentence for organized crime, I had to wake up in that place every single day and make a choice. What kind of day was I going to have? But the good thing is I was in control of that choice every single day. And I had to change the way I believed inside that prison. You know, the best college football programs in America, they changed the way they believe. They changed the way they think. My good friend Dabo Swinney, you know, Dabo has changed the way they believe and think about themselves at Clemson. Well, I had my own little process going on at that time in prison like that. I'd wake up every single day in that maximum security prison and I'd say, hey, God, thank you for this opportunity. I quit looking at prison as a punishment and started looking at prison as an opportunity to work on myself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I got busy. And every single day, I would get up and I'd work out in three areas: spiritually, mentally, and physically. I got in shape. What does it mean to have a spiritual workout? A spiritual workout means that you find every way you can each day to be a servant leader. Find ways to help other people out. Because when we are helping other people, that's servant leadership. We are really helping ourselves. Help other people reach their goals in life. Help to raise people up to a different station in life, because that's when we are at our best. Mentally working out, what does that mean? That means mentally working out means what kind of videos do you watch? What kind of websites do you go to? You know, what kind of books are you reading? With all this time in your hands, what are you feeding yourself? Because you are what you eat. And physically working out. Man, this means you are going to get the best shape of your lives. You're going to work out every day. You're going to feed yourself the right stuff. You're going to work out. You're going to get enough rest. You're going to take care of that body, because that body is a temple. You know, I tell people all the time whenever this stuff is going on that, you know, you've got these days in your hands. You've got a choice to make. I would suggest getting up the same time you did before all this stuff happened. You are not on vacation. You're at a job. Your job today is to build the biggest, best, fastest, most wonderful version of you that there is, right? And if you're going to do that, you need all the hours in the day possible. Because I'm not just talking about physical you, I'm talking about during the day, you're going to find ways to help other people, find ways to put back in that stream of life. And this means getting in touch with other athletes, getting in touch with other friends, other family members, seeing how they're doing. Put positive stuff out there in your social media. And overall, be the best human being that you can be. Look for the opportunities every day to help someone else out. Because that's when we find the most value in our lives. And that is what coffee beans do. I want to leave you with one thing. It's going to be a warning, right? So you look at my backstory and you see that I've done maximum security time in the penitentiary for the things I did wrong. I had to go pay that price, that debt to society. And I can tell you without a doubt that I meet more people out here in the free world that are locked up than I ever did when I was in prison. More people are in prison by their thoughts and by their things than by steel bars and barbed wire and concrete. You can take that to the bank. Don't become a prisoner up here. Don't become a prisoner in here. Free yourself today. Do not ever let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do. You have the choice every single day of what kind of day you're going to have. And here's the beautiful part. If at any time you're having a bad day, you can start that day over again. Stop and reset. Go look in the mirror and do what I do. Stop, whether it's 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night, and say, you know what? No, I don't have to live like this. And start your day over and decide right then and there you are going to have the best day ever. And every single day you go to bed and you wake up the next morning and you feel like, hey, this is going to be the day. This is my day. This is my opportunity to become the best version that I can be. Guys, listen, man. Today, life is a pot of boiling water, but you have a choice. Will you be like that carrot that turns soft, or the egg that turns hard, or will you be like that coffee bean that changes that pot of boiling water into a pot of coffee? The power to change any situation, any moment is within you. Do not allow the outside influences to change you, and above all else, go out there and go be a coffee bean. Y'all, thanks a lot, man. I'm gonna get to my jog right now. We'll see y'all later.